people that also will take this type of assignment, and we have confidence in you. We have very serious confidence in you that you will do that which is needful, and we know we have a lot of you. I know Hamsale has been state secretary before, and he has held other positions. The chairman of the committee, when we mentioned him as the chairman, I have every confidence that this committee is going to be a very excellent and successful committee, because I know who he is. He has been a chairman of local government, and he has held so many positions that wealth of experience will give us a very good and sincere outcome from this committee. Let me take us back to, we had a meeting, state working committee meeting on the 17th, that is this week, on Tuesday precisely, and it was agreed that we know a lot, some of our people have defected. I will not say a lot, but we still have more. The number we have is even times a big number of those that have gone. Even some of them that have gone, they are attempting to come back again, because what they went to see is not what they thought or they were told. So we agreed that we know in section, in our constitution, we have a constitution that guides the existence and performance activities of every member of the party. Any member that is a card-carrying member of the party. And we have seen and we deliberated that there are so many misconduct. Somebody will be in PDP and he will still be in APC. Somebody will give a letter in secrecy and he still claims that he's a member of the PDP. Some are even practicing it openly. So we felt that at least we should install sanity and also respect of the Constitution. And that was why the State Working Committee approved and agreed that we will set a committee of personalities with great experience that will look into these activities and see who is found wanting and also recommend appropriate sanctions in accordance to the Constitution. I think more of what we are, your responsibility is based on Chapter 10, that is the disciplinary procedure of the Constitution, and any other one that you will see within the Constitution, but the disciplinary procedures is what we will concentrate more on, and any other thing that we feel it will be beneficial to the party. We have 7-man committee, and just yesterday, I think Reverend Choji and others gave excuse because they were on error, and they thought they were coming back yesterday. But I think Reverend is coming back today, but it's going to be late. So we said there's no problem. But he said whatever, he has agreed to be a member of the committee and is ready, whatever that is discussed, that he is part of it. Now, we also have a TOR for the committee, that is terms of reference, that the committee will look at. And the purpose of this committee is to investigate allegations of defections and constitutional breaches by party members and recommend disciplinary action. That is the terms. Then the mandate of this committee is to investigate allegations of defections and constitutional breaches, determine facts and identify members involved, assess severity of breaches and recommend disciplinary actions, ensure fairness, transparency and due process, report findings and recommendations to party leadership. Then the key areas of focus of this committee are defection allegations, constitutional breaches, party rules and regulations, and code of conduct. The powers of the committee is to summon witnesses and documents, conduct hearing and interviews, make findings and recommendations. And the timeline for this committee is 2 weeks for the investigation and reporting. The membership of this committee, when I call, maybe you will maybe help us to stand. Membership of the committee: 1, Honorable Daniel Kummi, that is the chairman. Honorable Goyol Goma. Goma. Okay, Bashar, you if you can remain standing, after this we just conduct. Sorry. Yes.
The legal department is very happy because each and every one of you were carefully selected for this assignment. And indeed, it was because of your credibility, your track records, and what you've exhibited over time that gave you the membership of this committee. And in that light, we urge you to be decisive and just in your recommendations, without fear, without favor. It is indeed a party that is rebuilding itself, and it takes people like you to help us achieve and raise this party to the standards that we all wish to have the party to remain. So in light of that, I also appreciate you all, and I welcome you all on board, and I ask you all to do diligence in your duties, as we all have the strength to back you up. Again, you shouldn't be intimidated by anybody, because constitutionally, you exert the powers of the State Working Committee, and the Constitution backs you up.
On behalf of my colleagues, we thank the party for entrusting us with this assignment. Any organization that is not disciplined will hardly succeed. We are not called upon to wish on people. We are called upon to do what is fair and just. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria allows people to move to any platform of their choice. But once you move from one platform, it is expected that you relinquish the former platform so that you have a clean register in that party. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will do justice to the assignment. We will ensure fairness. We will ensure that the principles of fair hearing is adhered to. And if we are trying anybody from a local government where any member comes from, that member will be recused so that there is fairness in discussing with anybody from that local government. We will do this to ensure that there is no element of bias. We want to assure you that we will do a thorough job, and we expect that when the report is tendered or is submitted, the party will also implement some of the recommendations. From time to time, we will have interactions with members of the State Working Committee. The bulk of the raw materials will come from members of the State Working Committee, because we believe through the various organs at the wards and local governments, there are letters of people who have defected. And we expect that by now, the state party should have gotten returns of all the people who have defected. These are some of the raw materials that will compel our visit to the various offices to ensure that we do justice to this assignment.